Quick show of hands, who actually thought I forgot about this game completely? I looked at my save files and I haven't played this game since September. Good lord. Anyway, hello everyone, my name is Ray. Today we're here to play some more Tales of Zestiria. This is part number 61, I believe. This probably says finale in the title somewhere, but don't worry about that. This is not the end if you care about that type of stuff. This is not the actual end of the game.
Savid, I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it? I don't like that look on your face.
Please, put some clothes on. It's just not right.
I wish I could, Toots, but it's part of my oath.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's the reason I've been traveling alone.
It's not like you're the only one who's got an oath to follow, you know?
You have one too, Edna?
Yeah, to prevent my brother from leaving the mountains. I eat peanuts every day, an amount equal to my age.
And I need to get a tan to shed a layer of skin at least once a month.
Oh, I remember Dazzle saying something about an oath he had to keep his teeth all jaggedly sharp.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
Look who's talking.
But that's what the Oath of the Seraphim is like, isn't it?
Yes, we must keep the truth in our hearts. That's the nature of the oath.
You guys are weird. So I took a nap there just to see if there was going to be another cutscene. Apparently there was, but this is... the end of the main story is going to happen today / tomorrow, whatever. Well, this will be uploaded on Friday. So not tomorrow. You might have both parts in one day. I don't know. Anyway. Artorias is thrown in front of the highest stairs. We need to go and beat the hell out of Heldolf, basically. I played for like 10 minutes before starting to record just so I would remember how to actually fight. Because I was more used to Zestiria than Zestiria, and the way they fight is different in the games, and I haven't played either of them since before, well, September 8th was the last time I recorded a video on this. And back in July, it was the last time I played Zestiria.
Yeah.
Saray, no matter what, all of us are here behind you. Never forget that.
So, there you have it.
So there you have it.
Let's kick some ass!
Thanks, guys, for everything. Time to bring an end to all of this. Let's go.
The two of them haven't once mentioned their Gramps ever since we entered Camlon.
True. Perhaps they mean to show him that it won't do him any good to bring harm to Zenris.
I don't know. Look to me like they're just scared. Like they're afraid to acknowledge their weaknesses.
Come on!
As per usual, I'll try to keep my mouth shut during the cutscenes, but no guarantees, no promises.
Heldolf, it's time to settle this!
A world where all who live know pain. It is indisputable that every creature yearns to be liberated from this senseless suffering. Why do you fight back, Shepherd?
It may be that the world you strive for would free us all from suffering and anguish. But I still don't think it's the right solution. We don't want to avert our eyes from pain.
Only in knowing hardship can we celebrate and feel enlivened in the good times.
That's right. We want to be able to feel that we're alive.
The peace that only comes from fighting against suffering. Surely you don't think the world should consider that a blessing?
We're not saying it's a bad thing to run away from it.
Just that we don't plan to do that.
I merely speak of the laws of nature.
You mean to live is to obey the laws of nature?
What else would it be?
You're wrong. All that is not being dead. You, of all people, ought to know just how painful that can be.
Let me ask you one more time, Shepherd Saray. Join me.
Never!
The Lord of Calamity and the Shepherd. So they are this world's light and dark. But I will not succumb to light.
I won't give in to darkness!
It's kind of funny to me that this doofus, he isn't physical test. Of course he is. This doofus might actually have worked together with Artorias.
Identify their bond. Got it.
What the hell is he trying to do? Come on, son. I have no idea how long this is going to take me to do this because I definitely am not top tier strats in this game. If you're looking for someone who really knows exactly what they're doing and has done this to the max, go somewhere else. I can promise you, you won't find it here. I play this game how I like to play it.
Maybe he's all tweaked out on catnip.
You think? Such blather. Where does this spark come from? Someone...
I mean, you're the one losing the fight so far.
But of course, no matter how strong you get, you cannot abandon the one who raised you.
Saray?
Gramps! What?
You said you wouldn't give in to darkness. Then what is it you feel this very moment?
Kill him!
Zenris?
Saray, stand back! Saray!
Lila, if we purify him, we can save Gramps, right? Lila! Gramps!
Do you feel it? The pain of hurting one's beloved children?
Heldolf!
Go on, save him, if you can.
Hold up, is a jackwagon.
Gramps! You monster! Just kick his ass! Then we can talk!
Yeah, seriously, if we purify this dude or whip him, it doesn't really matter, does it? Take him down.
You had a way to sever the bonds of Helios.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't even remember how to,
I knew he was
Oh,
plotting
God.
something, but
This is worse than using Zenris as
I don't remember how to armatize. There we go. L1. I'm an idiot.
Require you to sacrifice your
I really should have done more training before we did this. But like I said, it's one of those things. To me, it almost felt like I just forgot about this game 100%. Why do I only have 4? I had 6 blast gauges with Saray on his own. So why exactly do I only have 4 now? It doesn't cost. It's because I died. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I remember. Are you gonna do anything or just stand there? Held off. Seriously, you're embarrassing yourself, bro. Lila, did you really just take that weapon? Ooh, I forgot he could do this. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. We're gonna die. It's all good. Life bottle on Mikleo. Life bottle on Mikleo. There we go. I don't need any of this crap. And now you guys will heal yourselves up. Oh my god. This is exactly what I thought would happen. How's everybody feeling, by the way? It's been a bit.
I won't ask you to understand, or ask you not to hate me. So please, let me do this.
But Rose, please, there must be some other way.
You can't stand the thought of losing your own family. Isn't that precious?
Screw you! Gramps, Muse, none of them would have had to die if it weren't for you! It's all your fault!
Yeah, they're not the ones who suffered for such a foolish decision.
So, what will you do?
I'll work it out somehow! That's what I promised!
This is not the place for a squire.
Saray,
This is something that I have to do myself. Thank you, Rose, for everything.
Saray! Idiot!
Saray.
Stand back, everybody. I won't let you carry this by yourself.
You're not fit to save anyone.
Loose raw roulette!
You know full well the
He
rules,
means
Ray.
well.
That's the very
You
reason.
idiot.
I know. It all depends.
I
humbly
on the path
accept.
you
Believe it, and live your life to the fullest. And I know you will not go astray.
Gramps, I won't forget this pain.
Sray, Mikleo, well done.
Your resistance is such that you would dirty your own hands? So be it. I shall grant you true loneliness. Bautalus!
I don't remember how to do this fight. I really don't. I think I'm supposed to. Oh god.
Before me, all of it is worthless.
No turning back for either of us now. If we
Holy crap!
did, it would negate
200,000.
everything we've ever done. Isn't that right, Heldolf?
Think not to lecture me, urchin.
Dude, you have been trying to get me to help you out this entire goddamn game. So you know, relax. Relax with the self-righteousness. Am I supposed to attack his clothes or his face? I don't remember.
Use it 4 times.
Fire us at it.
Mikleo, I swear to God.
And while Armatize as the ultimate attack.
Make sure you pull the trigger when he stumbles so you don't miss.
It'll take stones to pull it off. Can you handle it?
I'll be supporting you too. We can do it, Saray.
Yeah.
It's just you guys can dodge at any time. I am doing absolutely nothing to this guy. This fight's gonna take forever. So this sounds like a good time for me to promote my new book, which doesn't exist. It's just, you know, my failed attempt at humor. I wonder. Wait, hold on. What can I target? Attack his face. If I can reach his face, there we go. Bro. I know he does something eventually. He gets into like this big old to-do attack, and we gotta like stagger him before he gets it or something. I don't know, something like that. Can we can you do anything else? What are you resistant to? Nothing. Oh, we've done about 40,000 damage to him so far. I know there's some people who would literally be halfway done with this fight by now. I'm not even remotely joking. I've seen it happen. I'm not that guy, obviously, but I know it's possible. I swear to God. Someone do something other than stand there and get hit. See, this is a guy you apparently can't just walk in and attack. That's exactly what I'm doing. Mikleo, heal yourself, please. Uh-oh, hold on. This is the this is when I have to make sure. There we go.
Go, Saray.
Do it.
The Azure Vortex.
And that's basically the fight. I think we do that over and over and over.
You've given up someone you called a friend. And what has it earned you? Nothing. A meaningless death.
We're going to stick to our beliefs right until the very end.
You guys are probably hearing my controller click. And for that I apologize. I don't really want to do that. But I can't. There's nothing there's nothing else for it. I have to
pretty much screwed.
Oh, you're both dead. Cool. First of all, why are you both dead? How did that happen? I understand he's like attacking them, but my God. No, that's, you know what? I wonder. That's probably my fault. There's probably a reason. That actually is one of my, if not my biggest issues with this game is the fact that they don't dodge. No one ever dodges anything except for me. I'm literally the only one who does it, and it's annoying as shit. I am armatized. It's really annoying, to be honest with you, because like your party will just stand there and get destroyed, just over and over, just die. Oh, and this got her.
That's right. Don't you get that?
You fools. Of life to reality.
I mean, if you really wanted to kill us, you'd probably do something other than just swipe your hand down at us over and over again. If she de-armatizes, or if they de-armatize, before, okay, well they just did, and I wasn't paying attention, but I wanted to save Edna for last because she's my favorite. Zavid's a close second, but Edna's my favorite. Anyway, this is an interesting way to end the game. Wasn't exactly sure how I felt about it the first time I got here, to be honest with you, but it's not. I was about to say, please just revive. Okay, hold on. Again, I know this is probably my fault. There's probably something I can do to, there's probably something I can do to better this. I could probably go in there and change their, like, I could probably go in and change their stats or whatever, the way that they fight. But still, it's so annoying that they don't ever dodge, and they won't heal themselves outside of an ability. Like, they never use, I don't know, maybe I'm not paying attention, but I swear.
This is the end.
Don't be so sure of that.
Neither of you cherish your lives.
You just
I swear that in, what's it called? In Tales of Symphonia, the first one that I played. Oh god, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? What the fuck did he just do? I swear in Tales of Symphonia you could, that your party would, oh, I should probably, thank you. I was about to say, I set the items so that way I could, bring her back to life. And she just immediately died. Oh god. Are you? I'm tempted to just leave her there, like seriously, or maybe use an all divide or something. What is he doing? I don't know what he just did, but I really hope he won't do it again, because it really did seem to. Are you serious? Rose, heal yourself. And I know I'm just healing myself over and over. Well, not even really me, I'm healing her. This is just, what am I supposed to do? There's literally nothing, there's nothing else I can do. I don't care about your speeches, Helldolf. You're screwed. Edna, sorry to have to do this to you. You are easily my favorite of the group. I know, I've said it before, everyone else is a close second, but still. There are no bad characters in this game on the main party. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
We did it. Everyone.
It's all over.
Have you run out of options? words, I take it.
Let's do this!
This is an interesting fight, if I remember correctly. Let me just... I don't know what that's supposed to do. You'll notice that I'm not really doing any damage at all. I'm pretty sure to win this fight, you literally just have to do a Mystic Guard. Well, okay, I tried to do it. There we go. Right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
The odds to end it all? Very well.
Eldol!
Shepherd!
Lions!
Lions!
Howl! This is...
Impossible!
my everything!
Luffy says...
Motelis.
This
You've
probably shouldn't...
achieved your goal. You've avenged your guardian, your comrades.
This probably shouldn't annoy
This
me, but
age
it
of
does.
Chaos will not end.
Just how long this walk takes. I understand he's at the end of his rope, but come on. You guys could have given him some kind of speed. No? It's all good though. It really is. This is supposed to be a heavy moment, a weighted moment. I've seen it like 3 or 4 different times though, so it doesn't affect me as much as it did the first time. The first time I saw this, good God, it really did bother me quite a bit. In a good way though. They did a good job of telling the story in my opinion, and this scene had some weight to it, is my
And when
point.
you put that sword through me, a new Lord of Calamity will be born.
I don't understand that. If I could just touch on that for a second. I understand that, you know, the purification of the world with the shepherds and all that. I understand how that works, but why is there a Lord of Calamity seemingly necessary? Because he says when he dies, another Lord of Calamity will be born. Why? That doesn't make any sense. It's just like in Berseria, we learned that people who were shepherds or, you know, people who helped out with the Nominat have to like resonate with him. Shepherds have to have the aptitude for it, and they have to be there. They have to have the abilities, as opposed to a Lord of Calamity can just be a Lord of Calamity. I don't understand it. And plus, that was just a title in Berseria, basically, because the main character of the game, she's just a Therian, and we fought several other Therians in the game, and we had other Therians on our side, but none of them were the Lord of Calamity. It was just her because they wanted her to be the Lord of Calamity, I guess. It flipped it on its head.
Only then will you fully understand.
We spend this whole game as the Shepherd fighting against the Lord of Calamity, only to be the Lord of Calamity fighting against the Shepherd. It was a very good and interesting turn of events. That is a long sword.
I'm sorry that this was the only way to save you. Good night, Heldolf. Your life of eternal solitude is at last over.
You dare fight back, even until the very end. I can't stand it.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's the end of the game main storyline wise. I don't know if there's anything that happens after this, after these credits here or not, but as far as my thoughts on this game, for those of you who stuck around this long, for those of you who give a crap, I'll get to that shortly. First though, I want to say this is the end of the video, essentially. If you don't care about my thoughts about the game or anything like that, go ahead and just leave. That's all the rest of this video is going to be. I can promise you there's going to be nothing left. We have to go to the hidden dungeon and complete that. There is a storyline that involves that, so to speak, and I will get to that starting in the next episode coming out on Monday. But again, this is just going to be my thoughts from now on out. But for those of you who are leaving, before you leave, I just want to say thank you to anyone who's clicked on these videos. I don't know, man. I feel like my commentary on RPGs is a little lax comparatively to my others. Now, maybe my commentary on my other types of videos isn't, you know, super amazing to anybody. I enjoy it. I have fun. I think I do okay. If I wasn't at least somewhat proud of it, I wouldn't release it. Same with this. I like this. I like my time playing these games for a quote-unquote audience. It's fun. It's enjoyable, and I enjoy it. I think it's decent. Otherwise, I wouldn't be uploading it. But I think my commentary on RPGs is a little lacking. RPGs like this, because I get caught in this little rut, because if I'm not talking about what's going on the screen, I feel like what's the point of people even coming here and watching this? But at the same time, I don't want to say what's going on the screen because you guys can see what's going on in the screen. So the only real thing I can do is maybe give my thoughts on what's going on the screen, or my predictions on what's going to happen next. In this case, that's irrelevant because I already know what's going to happen next. I've beaten this game before, obviously. But yeah, no, anyone who stuck around all the way through, you know, thank you. I do really appreciate it. But we're going to keep going with this game. This is not the end of the series, so I won't say this is the series finale. Like I said, it'll say finale in the title. But this is the finale in the sense of the main story. If all you care about is the main story, you don't care about any side stuff, go ahead and just ignore the videos that are going to be coming out next week for this game, because that's all they're going to be about. But this game is it's a good RPG. It's another good entry in the Tales series. Maybe it's nostalgia speaking, but I still feel the Tales of Symphonia is the best Tales game they've made to date. I know a lot of people really like that game, but a lot of people also really enjoy the Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Berseria games more than Tales of Symphonia. You know, the graphics have obviously improved. They've evolved, if you will. The ability to storytell, I think, has gotten a little bit better over time. But I think overall, Tales of Symphonia is still my favorite RPG of the Tales series that I've ever played. Just because, again, there is some nostalgia playing into this. I won't deny that. But at the same time, it's a well flushed out story like this one. It is a it's kind of hard to describe without sounding like I'm just gonna wax nostalgia for the game. But I think a lot of why I like Tales of Symphonia better than Tales of Zestiria and Tales of Berseria is that there's no sacrifice at the end of the game. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this next part, skip ahead by like 20 seconds. But you've been warned about the spoiler. Soray's not gone. He does come back, but not in the game. He does not come back in this game or in Zestiria. He comes back in a comic slash story slash whatever the hell it is. It's an anime. I don't know why I said comic slash story slash whatever the hell it is. It's an anime. But at the end of Tales of Symphonia, basically it's all hands on deck. You guys fight the final boss, you ruin his plans. See, is that what was supposed to happen when we fought that assassin? I wonder what happens if... I'm tempted to play through the game up to that point. It's not very far. Tempted to play the game up to that point and lose that fight just to see what's up. Because when you fight that person, they say, you know, oh, we should probably run. This person's really strong. But then I've always beaten that person, and that was the end of it. And they kind of had a cutscene where Dezel shows up and takes Rose away, because by this point, obviously, we know she's Rose in that fight. But it's weird. I think you're supposed to lose that fight. Or rather, it's a fight that if you lose, it wouldn't hurt you. There's no real detrimental effects to you having lost that fight. They kind of expect you to lose that fight. Tales games, Final Fantasy games, Pokemon games, I don't care what kind of, any game that's got kind of RPG elements to it. I don't often lose fights that you're quote-unquote supposed to lose. Just the fights that you cannot win, at the risk of sounding like I'm inflating my ego. I usually, because me, I by no means pretend that I'm super good at the games. I just usually level up like a son of a gun compared to most people. So by the time you get to the point when you should be level 30, I'm level 35, 36, sometimes even 40. So I'm able to rock these fools. Oh, there's another cutscene. But yeah, I don't understand the whole sacrifice thing. A lot of RPG endings are obsessed with that shit. These are the sparrow feathers, by the way. What does that say? There's Uno. And they all came back, obviously. You guys saw that at the end of the game. Lady of the Lake ceremony. I don't know why Uno's there. I like Uno. This isn't Lady Lake, so why is he there? So a new shepherd has been born. This is the good thing and the problem with a game like Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Berseria. These games could technically just go on forever. And I don't mean this game. I mean, they already made Tales of Zestiria, obviously. Then 2-3 years later, they came up with Tales of Berseria, which is a 1,000-year in the past prequel to this game. Which, I like prequels and I don't like prequels. Just because there's no tension in those for, like, the main characters that are in the other... Like, the Star Wars trilogy. Say what you will about Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Revenge of the Sith. But when Yoda gets in a fight, we know he's going to win. When Anakin gets in a fight, we know he's not going to die, even if he does lose. Obi-Wan, same thing, because they were in the original 3 that came out. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I always forget The Empire Strikes Back. That's the most forgettable of all 6 of the first Star Wars movies to come out. Revenge of the Sith. Oh my god, I forgot the name again. I'm not even joking. Revenge of the Empire is the most forgettable of the 6. I've never liked it. But anyway, it's the same thing with like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. We know Bilbo's not going to die, so anytime he got into an issue, we know he's going to make it out somehow, one way or another. Gollum, we saw him in there, he wasn't going to die. It's the same thing with Berseria. Eisen is in that game. Zavid is in that game. Off the top of my head, I believe they're the only 2 that are in both. But we know they're not going to die no matter what happens, and we know that Maltellus is Laffy set and all that other stuff, so it takes a little bit of the mystery out of it. But one thing that I really wish they'll do eventually is tie them both into each other. Because Berseria is a prequel to this, by like 1,000 years, so will Velvet ever wake up? Because she got sealed away, or she sealed herself away, rather. So it's like, is she ever going to wake up? What about her brother, Innominat? Is he going to be woken up? And they do hint here that Saray comes back as well. But, I wonder how far into the future this is. I know they showed the 2 Sparrow Feathers people there. They were looking old, but I'd say they're probably 60-something, 70-something. But they're already like 20 in the first game, so it's at 40, 50 years in the future. It's a nice, solid jump in time. I think you should just let your hair flow down, bro. It would look better. That ponytail thing doesn't work for you, player. But yeah, no, I've always had an issue with the sacrifice thing. Why does the hero have to die? Why does the main hero have to sacrifice himself to save everybody else? In Zestiria, they did it. In Berseria, they did it. I would love to just walk around and, you know, they have like some kind of thing that connects them. And then now, all of a sudden, here's Rokuro. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. Or there's Velvet. How did she get out? Stuff like that. Obviously, Maggie-Lou Maven is gone. And, oh, I can't remember her name. Eleanor, but what's her last name? I can't remember her full name. Eleanor, whatever. She's dead. She's a human. That was 1,000 years ago, and she's just a regular human, so. And that's the thing. Is he just regular Saray, or is he aged Saray? Like, will he look like he did when he sealed away Heldoff, or will he look like he aged 50 years? I don't know. I've rambled a lot. I know I do that type of shit. That's my commentary style, apparently, so, you know, it is what it is. But this game is fun, obviously. I played through this game 3 times on my own, twice for the channel. Starting Monday, we're going to go through the, whatever, Key for Reawakening Ancient Seraphic Arts. It's a mystery why Heldoff had it. It's just so that we can open up the dungeon. Congratulations, you suck. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we know. Alright, so yeah, no, that's the end of it. Until Monday. Thank you guys for watching as always. My name is Ray. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link will be in the description. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike, you know, tell me to eat a bag of dicks, whatever you guys feel like doing. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.